Hi Uber. Uber standing for unbelievably brilliant, excellent rides. Or understanding baby-faced, excellent riders. I don't know. Anyway, my name is John, or Big John as I like to be called in the Uber trade. I am one of your Uber drivers. Hello, partner. By the way, this is only going to hopefully the head office. It may not even be seen by anyone. I don't know. But I just felt I had to say a big bloody hello. Also, I would like to say, of all the feedback that I've heard in my car, and I've done 3,600 rides now, average of 4.93, lots of comments, have a lot of fun with people, work, always have Monday, Tuesday off, very regimented, always have Monday, Tuesday off, Wednesday day, Thursday day, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. And that's my regimen from my past occupation. I do this full time. I absolutely love it. It's given me a new lease of life. Anyone out there that's an Uber driver that is doing it just for a bit of extra cash, good on them. But let's be real, you can make some really good money, and I have. I'm more than happy to tell you that my first BAS statement was $27,000 for 3 months. Now I've just done my second BAS statement, $29,000. So when I hear of these drivers that say they're on minimum wage or so forth, I can't help thinking to myself, you get out what you put in. And I only work 50 hours a week. I do 10-hour days. But I've come up with a bit of a system. And I was a trainer, my background's in training. And the way I see it is, when the car is working, it's productive. And I'm not silly. I do know that computers work on algorithms, as you obviously know. Now, I believe that the computer is going to give, I could be wrong, but if you're going to cancel a lot of rides, and I'm not going to cancel a lot of rides, in fact, I don't cancel any rides, and my confirmation is also through the roof, then I think I'm going to get more work. If my rating is good, if I put a bit of fun even into my profile where people read, and which they do, then I do Uber Assist as well. I love it. Uber XL and Uber X. As many Ubers I would do Uber Select if I could, but I don't have leather. Damn it. I have pleather, not leather. Anyway, I am earning good money. I am paying my GST. I am paying my tax. I'm running this business as a business. Not running it as some half-hearted, it's so slow in January. Did you know in January right now, I'm earning no less than I was last month when it was so-called the busy month? Because what I do is I set myself a target each day that I must achieve. Not will achieve, I must achieve. And getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and knowing fine well that my very first you've got 2 favoured rides that you can put into your machine. My 2 first rides of the morning are always airport. Do you know there are partners that don't even know about these favoured rides? Do you know there are partners that don't know about the new features that the riders do have? I believe, I also am a rider as well, and they don't know about use your location. 2 of them last night. They cancelled on me last night actually because they couldn't find the person, yet I told them that I've got my use my location, which is the little blue dot, and I was standing in a spot where I know they could pick me up so I wouldn't get them in any trouble whatsoever. So, look, I have a system. It's called the crisscross system. Basically, I go north, south, east, west, 8 kilometres, And within those 8 kilometres, there, as we know, there's a circle radius of which each rider who wants a ride is looking. Now, I target areas that so-called aren't always what you would say are the best areas. Less Ubers, little fishing spots, little hiding fishing spots. I'm sure all the good drivers have them. Well, I have got them. And my little secret. Second part is, before I go out any day or any night, I don't just wait for the Uber What's On for the weekend. I go to What's On Brisbane. I go to every possible website and hotel that I can put into my little diary so it comes up on my machine at particular times, QPAC, Gabba, but all the small ones like the Tivoli, like the Triffid, all these places where there are people, because they will guarantee someone will want an Uber ride. And I always keep my XL on. Best thing I ever did was getting an XL. A lot of people with XL turn their XL off because they don't like 6 people in the back of the car. I have a first aid kit in my car. I have water in my car. I have the month's favoured lollies. At the start, I put a little CD that I've made up that is like the same as a plane, like an aircraft, to the back, to the front, and all it is many truths said in jest about people that are ill or people not feeling well, that the water, the lollies. I put it all into a fun that everyone gets a laugh out of. Hence, you'll see on my responses, a lot of people say the best Uber ride they've ever had. We have lots of good music. I have flashing lights in the car. I dress up with my rainbow gear on. What I'm trying to say is we can all have a lot of fun. I hear there's negativity out there. There are other Uber drivers that say they're doing 4 other ride-share platforms. How can they possibly? They become the trier of many, master of none. I am with one, Uber. You guys aren't David and Goliath. You're not Goliath. You are a giant enterprise. You have the money. I've seen your ads. You're always advertising. But you know what? If one person has a great ride and they tell one other person that has not downloaded the app, that's 2 people. 2 people tell 2, it pyramids on. We need people to keep downloading the app. And one suggestion I would give you is loyalty points for very loyal Uber customers. I know you're doing it with Qantas Club, but the target that we're looking at, that I mainly pick up, are 18 to 30 of a night time. And nothing would be better than on a Saturday night at the so-called, let's say 1 o'clock, or a Sunday night at 11 o'clock or whatever, from 11 to 1 or whatever, they get double points. So they get 3 points for every kilometre that they do. But you're the one that sets the ruling. Now those points can be converted into free trips or whatever you wish to do. One last thing I'd like to say is, most of us Uber drivers, I have seen at least 10 of us at McDonald's or some fast food takeaway. I know you probably think we should be eating healthy, but we do work nights, we do drink coffee, and we do eat. I am a platinum member, but there is not one eating place that I could go to that I could use my platinum card. Maybe something for you to think of for the future. That the way I see it is this: if a kebab shop in Brisbane had Uber drivers and they gave us a 25% discount or something, could you imagine how busy they would be on one particular night, all hours of the night? And I would go to it. Other people would go to it as well. Anyway, I've spoken enough right now. I've got lots of other stuff. I've written down a whole thesis on because of my background in training. And all I can say is this: Uber, this is not just a job for me. Job stands for just over broke. This is my new lease of life, my career. Now, I hope other people think the same, because I heard one guy said he's doing 70 hours a week and he's taking home $900. I didn't want to say anything, but if that's what he's taking home, that's not making money. You get out what you put in. And instead of, my old boss used to say, don't come to me with problems, come to me with solutions. And there are plenty of them. And thank you for your backup. Your 24-hour support system is absolutely amazing. All I can say is, we have lots of opposition out there. We can crush them. There are all these new little rideshare companies offering this and offering that. Well, you know, Uber, you know what I'm talking about. See you later, everyone. Bye, whoever I'm talking to.